Well, the bonuses and the accolades have continued to pile up for one of the best heavyweights in the world, Stipe Miocic, and rightfully so. Of course, who can forget when he wrested the belt away from Fabricio Verdum in Brazil at UFC 198? And then what he did after the fact against Alistair Overeem and Junior Dos Santos put him on a pedestal as truly one of the best heavyweights of all time. And
it should, because when you have those types of names on your resume, you will be considered one of the greatest fighters the division has ever seen. Stipe has the ability to win fights in a number of ways. Unbelievable boxer, has great footwork, but also was a Division I level wrestler at Cleveland State University.
Fights fires pretty well, too.
He's really good at that. Yes, I went to the firehouse, and it's intense as it comes.
Stipe Miocic has stepped into the octagon. This time, he wants to leave with that championship belt. So with much fanfare, here's Jon Jones back in defense of his UFC heavyweight championship. Remarkable the manner in which he came back from a 3-year layoff. Figures to present an even better version here tonight.
Well, so many people questioned or wondered when Jon Jones would come to heavyweight. When he did, he looked better than he ever has inside the UFC's octagon, winning the heavyweight championship and reasserting himself as the dominant force in mixed martial arts. Jon Jones once again steps into the octagon looking to build on his legacy.
And we don't know how long for this game Jon Jones is, so enjoy him while he is here. We'll see how it goes tonight in this UFC heavyweight championship title defense. Jon Jones, once again, ready to engage in a big spot here tonight. And now let's get you our tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. Now for the official introductions, the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Stipe Miocic. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Jon Bones Jones.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one. All right, folks, I can barely sit still. This is as big a heavyweight fight as we can put together. Jon Jones. I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he is on Beach Street right now. He's seeing Tweety birds over the top of his head. When you take a hook like that, you are on wobbly legs. Oh, nice right hand.
Well, he was setting up the hooks early and often tonight. Watch for him to try to set it up again here.
He gets to the single collar tie. Look for him to wear on his opponent by pulling the head down and punching with the free hand.
All right, so back to the hook shot there as predicted, but unable to connect. All right, so we have got a full-on brawl to start this fight. Any concern that these guys might burn themselves out?
Oh, they're going to exhaust themselves. So we may as well enjoy it right now, because come the third round, regardless of the weight class, they're going to look like two tired heavyweights in the middle of the octagon.
All right, well-timed leg kick by him there, and a lot of heavy pressure on that lead leg, and he made him pay for it.
Well, we spoke about reach, and the boxer is longer in the arms. The legs are longer than the arms. So by throwing kicks, you can land and stay at range and not run the risk of getting hit by one of those great right hands that the boxer possesses.
Fighters separate from the clinch.
That's shots that if you take one of them, in the night, that one landed right on the spot. Jab hurt him a little bit.
Well, that overhand big weapon for him throughout his career, it's been there all night. Look for him to go back to it here.
And that's the danger in the engagement there.
Oh, big left. Rock him, shock him out of the chute here. Under 3 minutes now to go in what has been a very fast-paced opening round here. Well, you got to think he might be trying to set up that overhand again. He's found a home for it all night long. Let's see if that holds true. Well, he's got the reach advantage. You might as well use it. Nice job there to find a home for that jab. Jones's nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut, perhaps there on the bridge. And a nice job at least staying upright on that.
Oh, nice right hand by the chair. Very fast leg kick lands for him. When both are prepared, these are the types of fights that we expect.
2 minutes on the round 1 clock. Oh, Jones goes for the clinch here, and this is just a means by which to recover. He is stunned.
Oh, that body shot hurt him.
Beautiful level change and the accompanying takedown for Stipe Miocic. This is where he is at his best. Marcus Marinelli certainly likes that effort out of the red corner. All right, well, that blow is bursting from that cut with each strike landed, and he continues to effectively target that area.
You know, we are talking about a guy with a super high fight IQ. So when you give him that crimson red is nothing more than something that inspires him to continue doing what he's doing. So you have got to change something. You got to get your head moving so you're not taking too much damage to that cut.
Oh, a huge block there.
I want you to make that cut worse now.
Oh.
Huge shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up attempt. The kill shot was what they call it, to go and end the fight.
Takedown defense holds up. Well, he's mixing it up beautifully tonight, and there it is again. Nice. Oh!
Hurt him again. Oh, nice elbow.
45 seconds to go here in round 1. Looking to establish the jab here. Nicely done by the heavyweight Miocic.
Trading huge shots. Let's see who's going to be the last man standing.
Miocic is cut above the eye, and that blood figures to start to move. Oh, he's hurt. So under 30 seconds to go in what has been a pretty entertaining and active first round.
Oh, that right hand barely missed there.
You got 10 seconds.
His opponent in a lot of trouble now.
That was Cain Velasquez's punch of choice. Every time he landed that overhand right, he hurt people bad. And this guy has his opponent hurt very badly again.
All right, there's the horn. The round is over, but not before he was cut on his nose from the strikes in that round. Back to the stool. Cut man is in. Should be able to shut that cut and prevent it from becoming an issue moving forward. But, of course, as soon as he gets struck in that next round, it could open back up. So the crowd voicing its appreciation after that round. We had a knockdown courtesy of a punch midway through. DC, here's your highlight.
It was straight. He threw him in combination and landed that big punch that really did hurt his opponent. Lesser men would have been done. He's got a tough guy in front of him. He will have to go back to this again. He will have to get back to this action if he wants to get the desired finish.
Ready.
All right, round 2.
Oh, yeah, right hand.
Straight to the body by Jones. Jones leaning on the kicking game here tonight, DC. Pretty good strategy early.
And that is usually what he leads with. He's a great kicker. He's a guy that has a variety of kicks. Spinning kicks, knees, side kicks. He kicks in so many ways that you never...
He's had a huge strike right there. there. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job.
Well, he's looking for that left hand, just out of range, though, with it. Now a head kick to boot.
There you go. There you go.
Jones is in half guard.
This is where he wants to be.
Well, now you see some visible damage on the side underneath the elbow. He told us he was going to invest in the body, and he hasn't missed a whole lot tonight.
You didn't expect him to do it this effectively. He's done a fantastic job of following the game plan.
Lands the grounded pound strike here. Miocic getting absolutely worked here from the top. Let's see if there's an uptick in his urgency here as he tries to get back up. Well, he misses with the left punch there.
Let's go. Let's open.
That punch no good. Miocic is taking aim at that cut right now, DC, and you got to admire the fighter IQ, right? Might as well keep laying. Great shot there, DC. He is officially rocked.
A big, massive hook that really has put his opponent on skates.
All right, so an opportunity goes by the boards. He had him stunned, nearly finished, and now his opponent has recovered.
His opponent recovered. Now he's got to go deal with everything that he's been looking at. He should have got the fight finished at that time.
All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. He talked to us a lot about pace and pressure, and he has certainly kept up his end of the bargain.
I mean, the cardio is fantastic tonight. He is pushing at a level that we have not seen him fight before. This is shades of Kobe Covington, Max Holloway, those guys that can fight all night. He is showing you that he has done the work in the training room, and it's on full display tonight.
Oh, there's a big overhand.
Oh, back and forth we go.
So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move, you got to shrimp, you got to get off of the hip to try to move your opponent off the elbow. Oh, watch the arm here. Look, tight arm bar. He's got it, he's got it.
Oh, he's out!
He actually escaped. Look, I got to stop writing these dudes obituaries, man. I always think they're done. Surprise me.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Jones.
This is a terrible position. Big right hook there by Champ. Ref won't help you here. Just as the referee will never take a guy out of mount, they will not take a guy off of your back. You have to get him out of this position.
The ground strike's starting to pile up.
Look to counter that hook. Let's go. Look to counter that hook.
All right, half guard now. Not a fighter you want in half guard against you. For the bottom fighter, what does he need to do?
He needs to secure his underhook. He's got that arm triangle. Watch him pass to the opposite side. It looks real tight. He'll drop his weight to try to finish the technique.
Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed. Great submission defense.
Champ, these submission setups aren't that bad, but he keeps getting denied.
Yeah, because he's not panicking. He's taking his time. He knows what to do whenever something is coming in his direction. It's beautiful. It's beautiful to watch a guy come.
10 minutes in the can. All right, let us get you some replays from the damage in that previous round. Perhaps we can even isolate the shot that opened the cut.
I mean, just some big shots landed over the course of that round. and he wasn't responsible defensively. He was trying to tough out way too many situations. You can't do that when you're fighting a guy like this. If he doesn't change something, he's going to find himself in trouble.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. All right, so perhaps a little frustration creeping in as our next round gets on. How about the accuracy to land right there? His opponent's wobble champ.
He's hurt bad. He cannot take another shot like that.
There, the hook shot is blocked by the heavyweight Miocic. Sage work here defensively. Double leg takedown, no good. Jones gets absolutely tagged by that stiff jab.
If this guy doesn't move his head, his night is about to end.
Jones's nose is just donating blood by the second here. I'm not so sure that nose isn't broken, DC. Well, he's doing a nice job here blocking these shots. The chin is tucked, the hands are high. Pretty good job defensively thus far.
Great job defensively. He's seeing everything coming. Beautiful jab lands.
Hard shots landing on both sides here.
He can't even stand. Oh, my goodness.
Trying to establish that jab once again.
Beautiful takedown scored there.
Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice.
Look at the skip action that allows you to land that big knee.
Oh, beautiful jab placement there by the longer fighter. Well, this is absolutely the hurt business. It's hard to see which party is more injured, but I think both fighters have been really effective with their strikes in this one.
Yeah, both guys have been affected. Both guys have been beat up. It's a very competitive fight. Let's see who has the heart to carry them through these very tough moments.
Right hook to the head blocked. Jones is really bleeding something fierce now. That cut is not getting any better.
Big punch lands.
Oh! Huge right hand! Oh, big left hand!
Let's go!
Call on the numbers. These are unofficial, but a lot of output and a lot of wins thus far. 149 total strikes landed for Johnny Bones Jones. And connecting with 46% accuracy tonight, by the way, against Stipe Miocic.
That was a slick transition.
Miocic is attempting to pass here, but he's denied by the defense. Well, you know he's comfortable fighting off his back. He's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Well, this is not football. Targeting is legal, and he is going at that cut, which is getting worse with every passing ground strike. Stipe's back in full mount.
He's got to be careful here.
All right, looks like he's got a couple hooks in here, DC, and defensively, you better be careful. Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in, and you got all your rear choke submissions.
And very effective with the ground and pound. Oh, crowd just loving it as the fighters, after an extended grappling battle, make their way back to the feet.
Yeah, they're back on their feet. They spent a lot of energy on the ground, though. These guys were going back and forth on the ground.
He's got them here. Wow. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Jones's nose is unrecognizable. It is mangled. It is cut open. I think it's probably broken at this point in time. Surgery next week, but now we'll see if mentally, physically, he can stay in this fight. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. That's 3 rounds. We're now headed to the championship rounds. All right, back to the stools now, signifying the end of the round. Man, his nose is mangled. It's severely cut up right now. I think the fight could end at any moment. We'll see what the cut man can do here. All right, DC, we got a few clips of the damage done in that round. Can see where things really started to escalate.
Yeah, really open up that cut, John. The blows are just devastating. He's got to get out of the way more. I mean, if this guy won't do it himself, somebody's got to help him.
Yeah.
Because you cannot keep taking these types of shots.
You ready to fight? You ready?
We have arrived at the 4th round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go with our 4th round of a possible 5, and a lot of fighters change up their training camp when they're fighting 5 rounds versus 3.
Yeah, you got to change it up. You have to mix things up. Because fighting for an extra 10 minutes is not normal. Guys don't do this normally. It's a 15-minute fight. So you have to do things physically and also mentally to make sure that you're ready to go that extra 10 minutes.
Huge block there. Jones is a bloody mess right now. I wouldn't be surprised to see this fight stop. At the very least, you got to think they're calling in the ringside position between rounds. Stipe's chin is held up pretty well, all things considered here. Well, straight right hand has been a good weapon for him. He misses with it there. All right, so another nice strike by him there, and he continues to attack that cut. Pretty sage decision by him to target that area.
We always talk about his fight IQ, John. We talk about his ability to recognize his advantages. That's exactly what he's doing. The moment he saw that cut, I knew that would become his focus. That right hand landed.
Well, you can just see he is oozing with confidence, and not overconfidence, but a big knockdown in round 1 might be the source of that confidence.
When everything is going great, you tend to feel like you can walk through a wall. Just to walk through a wall, he needs to continue to find the right avenue to land those shots.
Well, this UFC fight is sort of dissolving into a horror movie. I don't need to see any more damage inflicted.
You don't have to lose everything on one night. His corner can stop the fight now, and he would be mad now, but he would appreciate them later because it will extend his career going down the line.
Fight down!
Well, not ideal to spend this much time on the bottom, but you can't fault him for his activity. Landing strikes here from the bottom. Nice work by the heavyweight Miocic. Well, we got a lot of blood now, ladies and gentlemen. I think my mother just turned off the TV, but every time that area gets targeted, that cut is getting worse and closer, theoretically, to the end of the fight.
Yeah, and, you know, when you got a person like this in front of you that is so good at what they do.
Huge elbow there. Jones is trying to lock up on a submission now.
Oh, it's getting tight.
Oh, so how about that? The offensive fighter bails on the submission now.
Very smart. You got to keep position over submission. Gotta be careful here.
Nice transition into full guard here. We'll see what he chooses to do now.
He's going to be trying to pass to half or eventually get to full guard, full mount, sorry.
Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike. Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there. And the referee brings the fight back to its feet. No surprise there. Needed to see more action.
Fight.
Just out of range with that kick attempt. That'll do it! I mean, you gotta be kidding me with that knockout. If that is not the #1 play on SportsCenter tonight, I'm not sure what would top it. One of the best knockouts we've seen all year.
In a very long time. I have not seen someone look this good. He promised us something, and he delivered with that beautiful knockout.
Now we go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 31 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout and new undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Stipe Miocic.
All right, so there he is, the Croatian-American Stipe Miocic, one of the greatest heavyweights of all time, and a familiar sight to see him get his hand raised there in the octagon.
I mean, he's a phenomenal fighter. Great boxing, great toughness.